BSU trustees. But next I'd like to introduce Danny Glover, activist, actor, and a leader as well in the strike of 68.
Thank you. I think I have it here. Thank you so much. And to my brothers and sisters, I can't think of you. I must be saying the wrong thing. Am I right? All right. I can't think about the moment spent here with my brother Terry Collins over here and Clarence Buzz Thomas over here. Those moments out here in 1968, 1969, fighting for this ethnic school of ethnic studies. And my other brothers and sisters, progressives, radicals, brothers and sisters, African Americans, Native Americans, progressive whites, were here at that particular point in time. I'm so torn by this, but I'm torn by many things that are happening in this city. I see Steve Zelzer here, who was also out here at that particular point in time, and many others, some of you today that I don't see in the audience. But I was so moved by what is happening here and what has happened historically to this program. There's an attempt to undermine this program, attempt to undermine and de-radicalize universities around the country. Mind this, de-radicalize. The Koch brothers have a fund which is ought to signal out professors around the country, and to remove them from our college campuses. We grew up in a moment that we see that we are certainly moved by all that is happening right now. We grew up in a moment of extraordinary change and the potential for change, the possibilities of change, from the civil rights movement to the Black Power movement. Brother mentioned the Black Panther Party and other organizations as well that were here, the Brown Berets and other organizations that came out of communities that were here to change the narrative and to change the dialogue. That's what the African Studies program is about. That's what this strike is about. And that's what I see young men and women doing at this particular moment, defending their right to an education. Defending their right. I walk around this city. I walk around this community, whether it's in West Oakland or wherever, and we see the gentrification. Who is going to live here? Working people are forced to move further and further out from the center of the city just to make a living, just to have a lifestyle. And that's what they're doing here. They're gentrifying this right here. They're gentrifying this right here. You can see the faces are here, right here. These faces right here are the faces of a diversified community. This is the face of San Francisco. This is the face of our nation here. This is the faces where the majority of people in this country are going to be people of color. That's real. Not sooner, not later, but sooner. So this is what we're talking about. These courageous students have come out here and made the same kind of sacrifice that thousands of students. And the one thing, the most important part of this is that they have the community behind us. That strike of 1968, 1969 would not succeed had it not been from the community, from the Asian community, from the Black community, from the Hispanic community, the Native American community, and the white community. Teachers came out on strike in support of this strike as well. This is what this is about right now. We're at a major historic moment right here. Because this is what we're going to say about here, not only on this campus here, but in this country itself. Who are we going to be? What kind of nation are we going to have? How are we going to redefine the narrative that is going to create a different kind of relationship that we have with ourselves and the planet itself? Right? Every single one of us is only thinking that. I was privileged to come out here. One of the young men that I met at Local 10, just recently on May Day, told me about the hunger strike. And I was encouraged by the hunger strike. We have to have our own strike. Business will not be done as usual. Business is not will be done as usual. Business will not be done as usual. That means having to shut the campus down to get our demands. That's what we have to do. If it has to be 50 years later that we have to shut the campus down and get our demands into this decade is the year of Afro-descendants. Nobody talks about it around here. Nobody talks about it that the UN has designated the decade from 2015 through 2024 as the decade of Afro-descendants. There are more than 200 million Afro-descendants that live in this hemisphere. That's 200. 90 of them live in Brazil. 20 million, almost 20 million lives in Colombia. Another 10 million, another 8 million live in Venezuela, and so on and so on as we look around here. But as Dolores Huerta says, as always said, we're all Africans. We all come from the mother source. We're all Africans. This fight is not simply a fight for ethnic students, or Asian students, or Black students, or Hispanic students. This is a fight for all students, every single one. This is a fight to fight racism. This is a fight to fight xenophobia. This is a fight to bring back the dream that the great poet says, let America be America again, Langston Hughes. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the land where every man is free. That's the dream. That continues to be the dream. And the system, a school that is willing to put millions of dollars into a new sports facility, millions of dollars into a new sports facility, and at the same time deny all students, and particularly students of color, their rational right, their right to have an education needs to be condemned, it needs to be attacked, and we must struggle. The struggle continues. A lucha continua. A lucha continua.